Good afternoon, everybody. We are back. We had a great afternoon, and we need a haircut. Holy smokes, look at this. What is going on right now, man? I need to cut my hair this weekend. I'm going to try and do that. Who do we have first in the chat? We got Frank, F-I-R-S-T, first in the chat. Frank, baby. We got Frank, Tim, Kai, Bender, Kai, Suzuki, Grow. We got Suzuki, Kai, Suzuki, Grow, Kai, Suzuki, George, Kai, Suzuki, Grow, Kenneth, Suzuki, Gorilla, Grow, Suzuki, Kenneth, Grow, Kenneth, Suzuki, Tim, Kenneth, Suzuki, Dark Bro. What do we got? There it is. Kenneth, Tim, Dark Bro, Master Tim, Master Kenneth, Dark Bro, Suzuki, Kenneth, Dark Bro. All of you guys, so glad to have you in here right now. Let's check the market out and see what's going on so far today. That's not the market, that's Celestia. We've got AMC in the top left-hand side of the screen, finishing at $5.18, man. All-time lows being touched on AMC today. $5.08. You're about to break down into the 40-cent area on AMC, man. I thought Adam Aaron destroyed it when he took it down to $10 a share here. No, I was wrong. Now we're all the way down to $5 a share on the daily graph. Look at this right here. Falling through support at 750 and doing nothing but going down now. It is ridiculous what AMC has in store for it under the leadership of Adam Aaron. Shiba Inu coin, 973 points per coin right now. GameStop, 1598, down 2.5% of the day today. Bitcoin, man, showing some major volatility to the upside and right back down at the moment. Spiking up huge. I don't know what this spike was here. Spiking up huge from 43,800 all the way to 44,300. Right back down to 43,800 right now. So still doing very well. I mean, as you guys can see, the daily graph recovering basically everything that was lost yesterday or 2 days ago, and right back up now. So tested $44,000, but man, what a volatile 10-15 minutes we had. You get the NASDAQ finishing just above even today, 0.09% higher. AMC 518. GameStop sitting at 1598. Dogecoin 8.2 cents. Following Bitcoin as well, guys, and floating right around roulette wheel's level of 8.2 cents there. Ethereum sitting at 2241, sorry. Shiba Inu coin 973. Bitcoin 43.8. The SPY 467. QQQ 396. Mullen Auto 13 cents, down a little bit after hours though. Sundial sitting at $1.61. Netflix 474. You got Highcroft Mining 238. Volatile on that candle, but right back down. MPW, man, 355. Trying to bounce back a little bit, but a 29% loss on the day after touching 341 lows. Okay, 341 lows. Thought it might have been the 344 here. 341 lows on MPW. Tesla is sitting at 237. Amazon 145. And Apple closing the day at 181. Actually falling back down towards the end of the day here. Touching 180. Bouncing back to 181 to finish just 0.40% lower. We're watching Bitcoin. Got to see what happens in this area, man. Volatility picking up. And we're going to keep our eyes on it. Let's see. Tim, do you think it's worth the fight? I say fight. Yeah, Tim, I was wondering about that, man. I was reading the thing before I went live. Eminent domain, dude, they got to pay you fair market value for whatever property they're essentially taking over. I absolutely hate the idea of that. I don't know what they're paying you, but I know fair market value is what somebody is willing to pay for that land. So I don't know how much you want to fight it, dude. I wouldn't want them to take over my land or anything. But if you can get a real estate agent to play ball, dude, and you get a fair market offer for your land, there's nothing they can do at that point other than to accept that as a fair market value. So I don't know what they're doing in terms of trying to lowball you or if they truly are giving you a decent amount for your land there. But fair market value, dude, it's not book value. It's not book value. It's fair market value that they owe you for that land if they're overtaking it by eminent domain. So fair market value is what the market is willing to pay for it. So if you get somebody that's willing to pay a lot of money for that land, there's no choice that they have at that point, dude. That's the way eminent domain works. Is they have to give you fair market value for the land that they are essentially confiscating from you. So That's the first thing I would look at, man. If you feel jaded by it, if you feel cheated by it, fair market value is determined by the market. I know, I can almost guarantee they're trying to lowball you. And I will say this, there truly is nothing you can do in terms of them taking it over. There's literally nothing you can do there. But fair market values of land and real estate, they change all the time, dude. They change all the time. So that's what I would, if they were going to try and take over my house, I would make sure that the market value of my house was inflated as high as possible, because that truly is the only way and the only thing that you can do against eminent domain. Dude, they could build a highway right through your house if they wanted to. They don't have there's, as far as everything that I've learned in my life, man, there's really no fighting it. There's only hoping to adjust that market value as best as possible, man. Release the endangered species of moth in your area have prevented us from taking certain easier routes to various fracking sites. There you go, man. Kai has a great idea right there. They can't hurt an endangered species, man. So you guys are full of great ideas. You guys are full of great ideas right there. If it's endangered, what are they going to do about it? Dr. Moneybags in the house. What's happening, Gary? Gary, I like it, man. I like it. I can't wait until you get a green name, too. You seem to be very active right now, so I'm going to be a little bit more excited when you get a green name. And the activity shows green as well. Clay, do you still hold... Yes, Zard. So I still own Terra Luna Classic. I do... based on your standards, right, or whatever, I don't know if I hold a lot or hold a little. I do not feel as though I am overexposed to Terra Luna Classic. So I don't feel as though I own a ton. But, yeah, dude, it's kind of like a lottery ticket play to me, and has been a lottery ticket play to me. Just waiting to see if they actually can revitalize the chain, man. You know what I mean? Not sitting here and trying to trade it or anything like that, but sitting there and really seeing if they can revitalize the chain and watch that bad boy 20-30x to get back up to some very high prices. So one plan I have is, since merch is available now, I'm going to use a certain percentage of the proceeds to donate to charities. Very interesting, Dark Bro. I like it, man. One of the ways, I don't even know, man. One of the ways I was going to say that you could do that is to buy honorarium, right? And then I'll have a donate honorarium to these charities. But I think it might take a while before you can get integrated with payment processors like Now Payments, Flexa, and so on. But that could be pretty cool to do that there, Dark. Let's see here. You have a better chance of getting more money if you're 90 years old and your parents owned it and passed it on to you. Roulette wheel, that is a possibility. That could affect the market value as well in an eminent domain case, because it's, of course, worth more at that point if the property has been in your family for a while. So, yeah, dude, all of these things are good things to think about, Tim, but dead serious, man, and I don't necessarily agree with it. But the government owns all the land. I think that I own my house free and clear. But, dude, the taxes tell me otherwise. If I decide not to pay my property taxes, guess who's going to come take my house? I can never truly own my land or my home. Even if I don't owe it to the bank, the government, dude, can still come in. They can still take it. And all they have to say is, fair market value. We value your home at X amount. Oh, you guys are going to get me started on the government again. Darn it. I don't know why you guys do this to me so early in the stinking live streams, man. Don't do this to me so early in the live streams. Zard House, man. Yeah, you know what? And you can go to other people for Terra Luna Classic news as well. I try to keep it as neutral as possible. Clearly, I've got my opinions on things like spending money and the development that's being done and stuff like that. And I do know there are other people out there that probably have like more in the game than I do, more invested or a bigger portion of their portfolios and so on. But dude, I don't only focus on the good. And I know a lot of people only focus on the good in things. I think it's much more beneficial to everybody involved if you focus on good and bad, right? And the thing is, though, get a different perspective as well. So, for example, if I do a video on something, and I'm going to use Matt Perry in the example, but it's not to say that we disagree on anything here. If I think that something's a good idea, he might think that it's a bad idea, right? And I could give you a perspective that says, well, this is good because of this. And he could say, this is terrible because of this. And at least then, you're not sitting there thinking, well, this is good because of this. Well, this is bad because of this. You got to make up your own mind, okay? And not everything is totally black and white, but you get both perspectives. You can make up your mind, and I think that anytime you can do that, you have a more informed decision, and you're going to be better off. I got Peregrine Falcons, some type of an owl, and some type of butterfly, but the power line supply, oh gosh. People in Mansfield, I'll lose about 12 tillable acres. Dang, dude, that's a lot of land. That's a lot of money. Tim, dude, I don't know, dude. And here's the thing that I'll say on that. You lose the line, and I don't know if they actually take the land, but if they own the land when they're putting a power line on, or if you can walk below that, or what they end up doing. But damn, man, I mean, you know, your land makes you money. Your land is your income. I would take that. I mean, if they're telling you they're paying full fair market value for it, there's no doubt that you have a history of how much your land has generated on an annual basis. Tell them you planned on donating that land to your daughter. She was one day going to donate it to her kid and her kid and her kid. And dude, all of a sudden, you know, you might walk away with a decent thing there. 1,000 years worth of income based on that farm revenue. So I really don't know if you can fight it, man. I think that you can probably just up the amount of money that they're gonna give you for it. And dude, maybe you miss out on the money there, but you're able to get a nice chunk for 1,000 years worth of income that you could have made on that farmland. And I don't know what do they call it when it's already happened before? I don't know if there's been any cases on it. I'm sure there has, dude. But, you know, you might be able to take it out 100 years. You might be able to take it out 50 years. I doubt you can take it out 1,000 years. But, yeah, there's probably some, not prejudice, but the same deal when you have, why can't I not think of the word for that right now? Somebody give me the word for that when it's already been laid out and you just follow that before. I don't know why I can't think of that. Perfect signals, Zard House. I know. Oh, I really appreciate how you post and your schedule. It's perfect timing when I check your channel. I like it, Zard House. Good deal, man. I like Moneymaker Shib videos too. He's very funny. And you know what? Roulette Wheel. I've noticed he's been doing very well lately. I think that he might have, and I don't watch all of his videos or anything, but I think that he might do a little bit more of a, not clickbait, but more of an enticing type of title and thumbnail and so on. But he's actually been doing very well lately. So I've noticed his stuff too. Farmland don't sell that much compared to residential land. But you should report on the bad and the good. You do very well, to be honest. See yourself and others. I like it, Bill. Thank you very much for the positive feedback there. Kombu, sorry to hear that. What happened to Kombu today, man? Our 1-year anniversary of fall today, and feeling even worse than I did, oh my gosh, the day of. Dang it, Kombu. Well, oh man. Kombu, what are they saying you're going to have to do, man? I don't want you to be on medication the rest of your life or anything, but what are they saying about you? They're paying no market value. They're going to try and take it. Tillable acres grow. No, they can't. That's the thing, though. They can't take it. They have to pay fair market value in eminent domain. They are required to pay that. Let me see if I can actually look that up. I know for a fact they're required to pay fair market value in eminent domain. Yes, they can take it, but they are required to pay fair market value in order to take it. Let's see. All right, man. I can't go through and look at different court cases and so on. So State 24 Ohio at 183, 186 Northeast, whatever. Just compensation is the fair market value of the land unless the facts and circumstances of the particular case indicate that the property has no market value and that the use of the market value be prejudicial or result in an unjust compensation. Who determines the value? Anyone with an interest in the property and the agency will have the opportunity to present evidence of the value, and the jury will determine the property's fair market value. In cases where the parties choose to not have a jury, the judge will decide the property's fair market value. Let's see here. How do you determine what determines fair market value? All the eminent domains. Let's see here if we get any things we can look at. For public use, how much compensation am I entitled? Okay, right here. Let's see. When property is taken for or appropriated for public use, the government is required by law to pay the owner just compensation. Just compensation under Ohio law is defined as the fair market value of the property taken. So, Tim, I do know that they are required to pay you fair market value. So, fair market value, if you guys end up going to court over it, will be determined by a judge or a jury. And I can guarantee you, dude, I can't guarantee you, but any good lawyer is going to get a jury to see that fair market value on your tillable land is whatever you just quoted it at, $4,200 an acre or whatever there. So, yeah, dude, if only part of your property is taken, the owner may also be entitled to damages in addition to the fair market value of the property. Damages are the loss in value of the residue of the property because of its severance from the other property taken. So, dude, you're going to get fair market value for the 12 acres that they take or whatever, and you're going to get damages because now all of a sudden, you know, maybe you can't get from this side of your yard to that side of your yard. Or maybe you have to drive around a huge fence to get to the other side of your yard. I don't know what they're wanting to do there. And this isn't some sort of a law live stream or anything like that. But I do know they're required to give you fair market value. Fair market value is going to be determined by a jury, and it is required by law that they do that. They cannot just take your house or your land or an easement or anything. It has to be paid for. Bro, as mentioned earlier, I exited my position in, I think it's Walgreens, right? The primary reason is even though they have been dropping, the dividend remains safe. Today they, ooh, dang, dude. Walgreens got to be down pretty big today then. Let's see what we got here. Jeez, man, things are getting smashed today. Didn't it just say it was down 7%? What the heck was that? Oh, WBA actually back up a little bit. So maybe they dropped it. Well, the earnings came out yesterday. All right, so either yesterday in the earnings report or today, they may have dropped their dividend a little bit. So, yeah, man, decent $1 dividend, but the next dividend is not going to be 48 cents. We could probably guess that. 48 cents, 50%. So, yeah, dude, you might actually see like, what is that, 25 to 30 cents per share there for your Walgreens dividend. Let's see. I'm off school on Fridays. Kenneth, man. Very good, dude. Clever. They want to remove part of my... Oh, my gosh. Kombu, are you going to let them? Seems a little weird, man. Clever. What I was saying about the merch idea was it gives you something tangible in return for your money, and people could proudly wear the honorarium logo knowing it makes it different. Oh, yeah. No, I mean, difference. So it doesn't seem like I'm saying, hey, invest, and I'll take your money and give it away. Yeah, Dark Bro, man, I do agree with you on that, dude. Have a lawyer involved. Tell them there's oil and gold deposits underneath. And, yeah, roulette wheel. I'm sure a lawyer would love to tell you there's gold, oil, diamonds. There's Bitcoin buried on this here land, and it's worth unlimited. Yeah, dude, I'm sure a lawyer would love that. But they are required, Tim, so you can get a nice lawyer and make that land is worth as much as possible. Do it, man. Do it, because that's going to take income from you for the rest of your life, the rest of your daughter's life, the rest of your grandchild's life. That's income that they will not have. That's worth something, dude. It really is. $4,200 for the footprint of the towers, not the loss. No access to the towers, not the lost income for every year. I can't farm that, not the loss of income from the damage. Yeah, well, Tim, dude, I'm telling you, these are all things that they have to worry about. What they're going to end up doing is either pay the fair market value for that land and pay you a crap ton of money, or they're going to say, we'll run our towers on your neighbor's land. I mean, your neighbor might be a chump and walk away with nothing, or, your neighbor's going to get a little less money than you did because, of course, the government would take it from them. So, yeah, dude, if you don't want them taking your land, dude, I wouldn't just give it to them. That's crazy, man. House is safe. Barns is safe. I'll just lose acreage that I use to feed my livestock. Tim, you're going to lose more than that, man. Never keep it in writing that you're only going to lose that. You're going to lose everything. You're going to lose your livelihood if they take it from you. Gary, shake your money. Make a... Gary, man, thank you very much for the first super chat that you have ever sent, my man. We got that turkey zombie money right there. Gary, man, thank you very, very, very much for the very, very, very first super chat that you have ever sent. I love it, and I hope everybody else in here recognizes as well that I appreciate it, and every one of the bros appreciates it. Gary coming in with a little turkey zombie money right there. Gary, man, thank you very much for it. So, Walgreens. Many of my city have been closing. Dude, retail theft is ridiculous. Dollar store. The Dollar stinking General got ripped like last earnings report or 2 earnings reports ago because of theft, man. I don't know if it's DG or what. Yeah, okay, DG. Dude, look at this. This is the daily graph here. And this is on, it was 2 earnings reports ago, I guess. This is on the earnings report, man. Going from $200 a share, ripping down to $159 a share. 25% loss. Because idiots are stealing from the Dollar General. Come on, people. Come on. I mean, it is nuts. And this was another one. This was another one right here. $150 all the way down to $127 on the following earnings report. Because once again, idiots are stealing from the Dollar General. So, retail companies, man, I'm sure that people are scamming online sales as well. I'm sure people are scamming Amazon and stuff like that in some way. But, dude, blatant theft, just ripping your earnings. Oh, you guys know how I feel about thieves. I don't like them. I don't like them one bit. But you are right. Roulette wheel is right on that, man. Walgreens, Dollar General, Walmart, it doesn't matter. Retail companies right now are having a terrible time with people just walking in and thinking they can take whatever they want. Claywood Stadium, Canada. I'm in Ohio, man. I'm in Ohio. The honorarium merch. All the bros get access to the honorarium OG gear. That they do, man. You may see have value in the land the government doesn't see. And at the same time, roulette wheel, if you can convince a jury that land has that value, you're right. It has that value at that point. That's one good thing about trial by jury, man, is that if the judge agrees or the jury agrees, depending on if you take it to court, then that's where the discrepancy lies, right? Like if they came over here and they're like, "Oh, Clay bro, we want to put a pipeline, 30 feet under your house," and I was like, "No, I don't want you to put a pipeline 30 feet under my house." And they're like, "Oh, Clay bro, we're gonna give you $10 million to do it." Put the pipeline under my house, man. Come on. What are you waiting on? I don't care. Dig it right now. Dig it. Yes, they could value my land at something much, much greater than I do as well. But yeah, dude, I don't think that they're going to come in and be like, "Oh, yeah, we'll give you $10 million to run a pipe under your house." They're not going to do it. So they're going to try and lowball the crap out of you. Timbro, you can patent your land as a work of art. You know what? Kombu may have just had a brilliant idea. And this is something that, Tim, think about this for a second, dude. And this probably won't work, but this could make you famous. if you do get into some sort of an eminent domain battle, but you created an NFT of your land, right? And you sold that NFT, or somehow it would destroy the value of that NFT if you broke apart your land in any way. Dude, that might be a novel case. And you literally might lead a revolution that makes everybody NFT their land, dude. Blockchain governance says that you can't split this up if you don't want to split it up. That's it. It could burn the NFT. You could get rid of it, absolutely. But that's Kombu might be on to something there. Make it a work of art, dude. You could simply take a little drone up, take a picture of it. Government might laugh at you and say that doesn't mean anything. But yeah, I don't know, dude. If you got that NFT out there, you yourself put $1 million valuation on that NFT. That's got me thinking, dude. That would, of course, you'd have to try it. The judge might throw it out for being stupid. But, dude, that might not be a bad way to create a fair market value for your land in the form of an NFT. Kombu might have been on to something huge there. Off to work, Toodles. Kai, enjoy your day, man. A good Freedom of Information Act requests on Shib game, Wellies, and Burn would show that they have lots of money to burn and take it back from the pockets of the developers. Yeah, dude, here's the thing. I don't think we'll ever see how much money that, what's the name? AAA, what's the gaming studio? Playside Studios. I don't think we'll ever see how much money Playside Studios is making. I don't know if we'll ever see, because it's a private company, how much money that Wellies is making. I don't know if they're ever even going to burn the rest of what they owe us in burns, man. Let's see what I have legal standing on the land. Grow your wealth, man. Absolutely. It's very interesting. I showed honorarium and crypto live stream. We are all George channel. There you go, man. Skip first aid. Sorry, Clay. Or skip first ad. Sorry, Clay. Kombu. It's all right, man. Especially if that first ad was a long one. They offered 300. Oh, so the gas frackers came through my area in PA a few years ago when I owned my other home. They offered $300,000 for use of space in my neighborhood for each property they needed. Everyone turned them down. Very interesting, Carrie. Very interesting. Straight up turned them down. Did they go somewhere else? They start to up it, or what was the deal there? It is very interesting that $300,000 would have paid off your guys' property. I would imagine. It's a decent chunk of money there. So, when the big company comes in, do you think the 4-year bull run will be no more, and it'll be like the stock market up into Yankee? Yes. Yes, I do. Here's why, okay? Right now, Bitcoin's big. Bitcoin is big, dude. Bitcoin is very big. It's like one of the largest companies in the world, right around that $1 trillion valuation. All of the other cryptocurrencies, though, are extremely small. The entire cryptocurrency market, with a $1 trillion valuation, is nowhere near the stock market, which has a $50 trillion valuation. When these larger institutions come in and we get a mass inflow of money, what happens is called market saturation, okay? When the market starts to grow, it's almost like the retail sector. There's not much mammoth growth left in companies like Walmart and so on. The retail industry is saturated. Utilities would be saturated. Even these big tech companies are getting saturated. There's a lot of money there. Think about it like a sponge, right? A brand new, fresh, dry sponge is not saturated. It can swell up and grow like crazy. But if it's already fully saturated, it's already accumulated all the water, it's got very little room left to grow. Cryptocurrency has not been saturated yet. When institutions get involved and when massive retail inflows come in, it will saturate, and probably much quicker than we've already seen. And then you are right. whether it's stable, whether the volatility is there or not, like that part, nobody can predict. But let's say that the cryptocurrency industry does reach a 10, 20, 30 trillion dollar valuation. Where do you go from there? Maybe we could double. Maybe we could hope for all these cryptos to double over time. And then if it reaches a $50 trillion valuation, I mean, maybe we could see some steady 5-10% growth over time. So, yeah, dude, Yankee, to answer your question, I don't know if it's one more bull market, two more bull market. I don't know what that deal is or how that's going to play out. But yes, market saturation will occur, and then we're going to be in the scenario that you laid out there. Place their land in a conservation easement with a trust, with a land trust, so the government cannot do anything on it or with it. Chris, I don't know if that is... Chris, you might be beyond me on that one, right? That's something that a lawyer would need to ask. I don't know anything about placing it in a trust or anything like that. So unfortunately, I wouldn't know the answer to that or not. Interesting idea, though, for sure. Gen G, what's going on, Gen G? Glad to have you in here. Richard, hello to you as well. Thanks, bro. Oh, the bros. Whatever it is, it's definitely rampant. Hello, Richard. I think you guys are probably talking about whatever's making everybody sick, right? It would take more than 2x value of my home to sell. In roulette wheel. Right, so that's the value you place on it, right? That would be nice. 2x, 3x the value of my house, dude, I'd probably be out tonight. If you gave me 3 times the value of my house, I'd probably be out tonight, and you could have everything that was in it as well. But if you're like, well, I'm going to try and lowball you. No, dude, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not dealing with moving or any of that stuff. Heck no. They relocated the line they wanted to run, scooped up another unowned land, and built it about 2 miles from us. Gary, and that's the thing that makes me wonder, right? If everybody turned them down and they just went 2 miles over, does all of the negative impact of fracking, like, is it all gone from you now? Or now are you guys dealing with it, all of the negative impacts, but you didn't get compensated for it? I don't know the answer to that because I don't know enough about fracking, but it really makes you question, man. If they're going to do it anyway, so it really makes you question. Suzuki, yeah, bro, it was kind of inevitable, but yeah, it sucks. Yeah, dude, usually if somebody in your house gets sick, everybody in your house gets sick. 401k is getting really fat lately. Fat, baby. I like it, roulette wheel. I like it. My portfolio's looking like it wants to fight. Hey, yo, Pablo, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Well, I did get something done today. Not nearly as much as I wanted. Ticket Cook Terminal is now updated, though. Perfect, Dark, bro. But, so we are in before the saturation. Yankee, yes. Yes, you're right. And like I say, man, I don't know if this ETFs are going to get denied and we're going to see another major dip. But you are right, right? We are in before the saturation. And the institutions know that, okay? That's why they're trying to shake everybody out. You might be down on your crypto for a while. You might be down on it now. But, dude, if you look at it 10, 15, 20 years from now, when the market truly is saturated, holy smokes, dude, if you're still sitting around and you're sitting on Ethereum at a $3 trillion valuation, dude, and you 10x'd on it, I mean, yeah, man. Yeah, you're doing great getting in before the saturation. Now, that's, of course, if they don't make everything illegal. Don't know why they would, because there's too much money to be made on it, but that's a concern as well. Afternoon, enjoying a cigar and beverage. CD Wit, man, there you go. Hopefully you're having a great afternoon. When name changed to Honorarium, bro. Interesting. Herm, bro. I'm so happy. It's a good time to be alive. Yankee, that it is, man. It's a good time to be alive in the bull markets, in the bear markets, anytime. I'm glad you're feeling that way, man. If that is beautiful, then I am supermodel gorgeous. Gary's like, I'm a big one. Nice, Gary. Freaking sheriff was here again. My gosh, man, what's going on, Tim? Nuts. Saw an article, Shib could reach 3 cents by 2050, and it could hit 63 cents. I only think if that's burns, if burns happen, man. I really don't think Shib's gonna reach those levels if burns don't happen. Gary, I'm not too far behind. Sitting on my butt or laying down the last 18 months waiting for a now past back surgery. Holy smokes. It's all right, dude. It's all right. You're going to get up, you're going to get active, and you're going to... Precedent! Andres, man. I don't know if you need to fast forward through this live stream. Yes, but you are correct. I was asking that question like 20 minutes ago, so I think you might be a little bit far behind. You can laugh when you're finally hearing this, but precedent is what I was looking for. I don't know where you were 20 minutes ago, man, but thank you very much for jogging my memory on that. I really don't know why I couldn't think of it. RSV's going around like the C-word plagues before every... Yeah, it is a little strange, man, that it's just happening that way, Tim. JJ, thank you very much for the super chat. Getting hard 3 days in a row. What? Not neck. Grunt, not neck. NEC? Grunt, not... I don't even know what that means. JJ knows what time it is. It's time to get hard. Like a diamond. Thank you very much, JJ. Getting hard 3 days in a row, dude. Ain't no better than that. Absolutely appreciate it, JJ. And I think that's a new record, man. JJ getting hard 3 days in a row. Oh, yes. I have experienced down on crypto this week. Looks like a little dip. I have experienced down on crypto this week. I have experienced down on crypto this week. Looks like a little dip. I experienced down. Roulette wheel. What now? Average down? You've experienced down? I don't know what's going on with that down. When to buy more Shiba? Wazim. Whenever you're comfortable buying more Shiba, man. Whenever you're comfortable buying more Shib. Right now, you know, the major level of resistance seems to be 1,000 points per coin. So below it could be a good buy. If it starts to dip down even more, you got to watch out for that 850 point per coin mark. So I'd play the technicals on it, dude, and I would watch Bitcoin as well. Shiba Inu coin seems to be following Bitcoin. Stocks for the common, crypto. Oh, stocks for the common, crypto for the brave, ETFs for the wise man, stack as he saves. Green is the candle, standing tall and strong, but dividends, consistent dividends, are the masters of them all. Frank, did you just make that up? Dude, that was freaking beautiful. Stocks for the common, crypto for the brave, ETFs for the wise man. Stack as he saves. Green as the candle, standing tall and strong. But dividends, consistent dividends, are the masters of them all. Yeah, that was beautiful. Frank, I really liked that, man. My doctor told me if I am hard for 3 days in a row, I better seek the... Well, I'm not. He didn't say if you're hard like a diamond. There's a difference there, man. It's acceptable if you're hard like a diamond. Kenneth! Thank you very much for the super chat. Kenneth, nothing in there. But I want to shout out to you, man. So thank you very much for it. And if you got any questions, please ask them. If not, yes, we all love old school Disney and we all love Chuck E. Cheese. Just the way that you do with good old Jasper T. Jowls, man. I'm in the trenches. I'll be all right. I've survived worse. There you go, Ayo Papo. All of us are going to survive, man. We're all going to make it. Cardano gang, El Campo, what is it? I don't even know that last word, though. There. Gouache? El Campo. Let's call him El Campo, because I don't know how to say that last word. Gouache? Guache? El Campo Guache? I don't even know what that means. El Campo. What does the last part of your name mean? Some call it domestic disturbance, and I'm here by myself and the dogs. It's Jackpot Dog. Oh my gosh, dude. Jackboot. Who the heck would have called it domestic disturbance? Tim, you live a weird life, man. You live a weird life with the cops showing up all the time like that. It's very strange, man. Come after the crypto. I've experienced down on crypto. This week looks like a little dip. Oh, okay. Okay, now what he's saying is, now I've experienced down on crypto. This week looks like a little dip. Yeah, it does, roulette wheel. You're right on that. Now I understand what you're saying there. You've experienced what it's like to be down on crypto. So this week, dude, it's just a little dip at this point. Now I gotcha. Thank you very much for the clarification. It's definitely longer than 8 hours. Grow wealth, Togther. Hey, grow wealth together, man. I think you might have misspelled the together on your name there, unless that was on purpose. Grow wealth, talk to her. Yes, but you're still okay, man. You're still okay because 3 days is going strong. Clay, Luna and Shiba Inu down again. Is there any way we don't have to lean on Bitcoin to clear those zeros every year? Same nonsense. What about a stock split? Cannot stock split. You cannot split Shiba Inu coin. You could split Terra Luna Classic. All right. Now, the only benefit of splitting Terra Luna Classic or USTC would be, the value remains the same. But of course, if you got an algorithm in place, you at that point could peg, let's say USTC to $1 mark. If you split Terra Luna Classic, you're gonna hold less LUNC, but your dollar amount, your actual holdings, is gonna be the same after a split. So really the only benefit is if we split USTC back to $1 and we have a peg algorithm in place. So instead of pegging it at a penny, we peg it to $1, right? That's what you got to think about there. Shiba Inu coin cannot do it. No contract adjustments on Shiba Inu coin. I think Visa and MasterCard will one day partner with Shib. That's billions of transactions that can burn Shiba Inu coin. And that would be huge, roulette wheel. That would be huge. I will say this, though, okay? If they did partner with something like Shiba Inu coin, I would be surprised. Because every single one of the partners that Shib has is like a brand new company or some sort of brand new novelty business. They have not had any partnerships with legitimate large businesses. So that is the only thing that makes me a little skeptical on that right there. Let's see. Caps Luck launching on Ethereum next week, bros. Crypto Master Caps Luck. Is that going to be a good one? Invest like a politician and you can be rich. Criminal too. Was that poetic? That was very poetic, Tim. Because it's true. The truth is always poetic. Tim's neighbors need a nanner. Tim's neighbors do need a nanner, Combo. El Campo from 1 to 10. Rate my crypto bag for the next bull run. All right, I got you. Right after I say peak of power. Thank you very much for the super chat. When HBM Humblarium, the reward token for burning and staking honorarium. Dang it, dude. You got to be humble to stake. And if you're humble enough to own Humblarium, This is how the ecosystem starts, man. This is how the ecosystem starts right here. You get ideas like Pika's got about being honorable and being humble, creating the Humblarium as the staking reward, which, is a legitimate thing because that's exactly what they did with Bone. They created Bone as a reward token for staking your Shiba Inu coin. Bone had zero value, but they rewarded you with it anyway, and people loved it. So, yeah, I mean, Pika's got a great idea right there, dude. Pika's got a great idea right there. Cardano, Chainlink, Dogecoin, and Flux. Compo, man. I mean, I don't know. So if those are the only 4 you have, okay, I think that you're decently diversified. I think that you could diversify further. So I can't give you a 10 to rate it. I do think that you could diversify between a little bit more than 4 coins. I do, however, like the fact that you got 2 main players with Cardano and Chainlink, both of which have seen much, much higher valuations and could easily 5 to 10x during the next bull market based on their previous levels. So I like both of those. Dogecoin, you're in the meme coin game. Okay, now I don't know where your price is on Dogecoin. Doesn't matter where your price is on Dogecoin. You could still 5 to 10x in your Dogecoin meme category. So you're taking care of 2 major players. You're taking care of Dogecoin there with your meme category. But Flux, I don't know what Flux is. So let me look up Flux real fast and see where we're at here. Flux. I think it's this one that you're talking about. Okay, now this one could be your main player. This one could be your main gainer, and I'm making that decision simply based on, the market cap right here at $192 million. This one, having been at 50 cents, you could still see even greater than a 10x gain over here, okay? I don't know where you got Flux at, but your all-time high market cap at $600 million, excellent market cap. But we know that you could see $6 billion market caps or even beyond. So this one at a $200 million market cap, you could easily 10x to get to $2 billion. You could easily 100x to get to $20 billion. I don't know what this token does. So I don't know if it's going to be able to really to reach billions of dollars in market cap or not. But yeah, dude, I like the fact that you are decently diversified there between 4 cryptocurrencies. If you want to diversify a little bit further, I don't think that would hurt you, but you got some potential winners there, and I like the breakup. Gumbo, I don't have neighbors that live within a half mile. I know all of my neighbors, and they know I live alone. Tim, it's very strange, dude. The cop might be lying, man. I don't know. Anyone see the Netflix flick on Centrist scam? It's called Bitcoin. I was so angry just watching the first 25 minutes of that loser and giving crypto a bad rap. I have not seen it, Suzuki. I have not seen it. But I really don't know why people view cryptocurrency. There are a lot of scams, yes. But it's not the only thing involved with the cryptocurrency world. Thanks, bros. It was a rework of the verse of the poem Cold Iron. Well, Frank doesn't take all the credit, but he still put those words in there himself. Very nice, Frank. Giovanni is late. Yes, he is. But we're glad you're here, Giovanni. What up with the stronghold verdict? I don't know, Yankee. I don't know what the stronghold verdict is. Geez. No honorarium developers. The word developer leaves a bad taste in my mouth. We don't have any honorarium developers, do we? No, we just got staking rewards. That's all we got there. Any news? No news on the ETFs. Giovanni, man, I got no news on the ETFs. It's my friend's project. Has awesome utility. Okay. Crypto Master. Took you. Caps Luck IO. All right, Caps Luck IO. There you go, man. And you know what? If you're saying it launches next week, right? If your friend wants to come in here and you guys want to check out that project, we can check out that project. I never have any issues going over things in the live stream, making it as interactive as possible. So if your friend wants to come in here, if you simply want to talk about it next week after it launches, then we can pull up graphs and all that stuff, man. But I would assuming if it's not launched yet, then we can't pull up a graph on it. Am I right? Look at Pond Coin's on a roller coaster. Hey, yo, Papo. Where's Pond Coin? Down 8% today. Yeah, it is on a roller coaster, man. Now, this is interesting. You guys, I'll pull this graph up here. But I'm pretty sure, Ayo. Didn't we just talk about this? This was the major level of support. And I don't know what live stream it was, but I remember this graph and I remember talking about it. Major support in that 1 point per coin area. 1 point per coin, 1 point per coin, 1 point per coin, 1 point per coin, 1 point per coin. We said that this was an excellent level of support and very likely that if it bounces off, it is going to bounce off nicely, but it broke through, dude. And it broke through. It's now touching levels that it hasn't seen since being launched. So, dead serious, if you're getting ready to buy in, you do have a little support where you're about to form a double bottom in this area right here. But, having declined through that major level of support, it's going to be tough. I can't even really pull it out here. Dude, you might be on your way back down to some extremely low levels. So just be very careful. This could be something that you might be able to get away with a massive, massive purchase on if it does end up falling back down here and you truly believe that it's going to be able to rebound. So this could turn into something huge. If it does die down to this area, you get in, and then for some reason or another, it revives way up here. Because you're talking, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think there's 9 or 10 zeros there. And then jumping all the way up to 5 zeros, man. You're talking 1,000 plus X. 10,000 X if it truly is like 9 zeros there. Tried to count them, man, but I can't count when they're that small. Yeah, so Pond is definitely on a roller coaster right now and falling through that major level of support. Had a huge sell-off today. So keep an eye on that one if you guys want another one that could be doing something. Looking at Gecko headquarters. Jace Jordan. We've looked into it, but I've never really done any sort of a deep dive or anything on it. We've had a few people mention it in here. I don't own it. Don't really plan on owning it or anything like that. But oh my gosh, dude, doing phenomenally today. Up 28%. Wow. 28%. And look at just like the last, I don't know, 24 to 48 hours, dude. Going from 9 up to 14. Basically a 50+% gain right there since the little dip yesterday and where it's recovered to today. That is crazy. And getting ready, if not, breaking through this resistance level. Coming up, potentially going to test this level up here at 16. So you could still have another 10 to 20% increase before you get up to that 16 point per coin level. So, yeah, man. Let's see here. 100% tip. No devs. Yeah, exactly. Dark Bro is the Ryoshi of Honorarium. Contract can't be manipulated at this point. Website is mining and spawning. You're talking about Pond, right? Pond coin, Ayo. Look up the website. Let's see if we can look up the website on Pond here. Enter the Pond. I don't even know what this stuff means, man. Shaking hands. Mine Pond, spawn Pepe. What? I don't even know what it means, man. I don't even know what that means. Can I even get more information on it, or is it... I gotta connect my wallet before I can get any info on it. Hey, yo. I don't know what that means, because I don't have my wallet connected, and I don't plan on connecting my wallet. What is mining pond? I know what mining pond would mean. Obviously, if you're staking it, I'm sure you're earning the rewards there. But what does spawning Pepe do? Is that some sort of an airdrop you get for owning Pond? Or what's the deal with that? Please pull up Jasper Tejow's Avenger Era. All right, I might pull that up in a second here, man. I wouldn't even try to move it. That's how they find out your wallet addresses. Something ETF, either Monday or a Tuesday. I don't know what we're talking about moving there. On my Coinbase wallet, they gave me Flux and Alpaca, both over $1 million each. Don't know how I got it. And it says must be used on Binance chain. Can't move it. I tried. Must be fake. Yeah, Giovanni, dude. If you got random stuff showing up in your wallet, especially if it's too good to be true, man, I would not worry about doing anything with it. I don't think that somebody is just being nice and giving you $1 million. I don't think anybody is that nice. So I wouldn't interact with any coins that you did not buy. Some stuff, you'll know if there's some sort of an airdrop, right? You'll know if you easily just go out to a Twitter page, you'll know you got an airdrop. But if you just luck out and all of a sudden have some sort of $1 million coin in your wallet and your name is not Vitalik, I would be a little concerned with it. Even Vitalik didn't even want to mess with $1 billion in Shiba Inu coin. Sounds great, Clay. Caps Luck is going to be a phenomenal launch, especially with altcoin season about to hit. Crypto Master. Yes, man. Very nice, dude. And I mean it, man. We can look at it anytime. We look at anything in these live streams. So we can definitely do it. They're live on Twitter when AMZ reverse split. Oh, God. When it gets back down below $1, Frank. When it gets back down below $1 and it's sitting at that 10-cent mark, there you go. Dark Bro is the Dark Bro of Honorarium. Do not align with anything. Doing with Shib. Totally different. Pff, Shib. Pff, Dark Bro. Yes, he is, man. Any news on the burns, Clay? Kenneth, literally no news on the burns. Okay? No news on the burns. I did receive the payment from Amazon. If you're not talking about my burns, I don't know if you are. I did receive the payment from Amazon. I think it hit yesterday. So it did come before the 5th. I looked. And I might even burn tonight. But I'll probably be burning this weekend as long as everything works fine with that. So our burns, the 25 million, gonna be looking good. But as far as like the ecosystem team, they're still sitting on that $500,000 that they won't give us any information on. So I don't know what they're doing. I have not seen any news anywhere on that. Let's see. My friend's got a rooster that knocks up the hens and lays eggs. Could be a good HR. That's a wild rooster, man. That's a wild rooster. Probably not the look we're going for, though. Maybe not, Komu. Maybe not. I don't know about that. Crypto Master! Woo! Thank you. Woo! Thank you. Woo! Thank you. Oh, you guys can't even say that's a heart, man. That's a hair heart. Thank you very much for the super chat. Crypto Master, man. I don't know if I've ever had that one before or not, but I absolutely love that super chat. Can I do my hair in the shape? Let's actually see this real quick. I don't know. Like that side, since I always float it that way, already wants to curl over into the possible top of a heart. But I think with a little bit of time, yeah, I could get... It all wants to flow that way. With a little bit of time, dude, and maybe a little bit more gel, I could get this bad boy to look like a heart and then pull that over there. Yeah. Pull that there. And if you guys gave me a little bit more time, I could float that up a little bit. Yeah, it would work, man. It would. I mean, you guys can see it would work if I needed it to. That's a pretty good heart right there. Oh gosh, Crypto Master, man, thank you very much for the super chat. We'll have to make that heart work some other time. It's not working right now, dude. Thank you, man, and I do appreciate it. I received those Flux and Alpaca around 2 years ago. Why can't I get rid of it? I can't remove it from my wallet. Won't let me transfer to do anything. What do I do? I do not know, Giovanni. I'm going to be honest with you. I really don't know, man. Bro, they're still sitting on $500,000. They are. They're still sitting on $500,000. They have not burned anything. And they're going to blame it on the fact that they can't transfer Bone into Shib. I don't know. Let's see what this guy's got to end the stream here. Is this what we got? Kenneth, man, we got Jasper T. Giles Avenger era right here. Is that what we're looking at? All right, man, looking good, looking good. Love this guy, Crypto Master. I tried, man. It would get there if I had a little bit more time. Can't do it. No, don't do it. No, I did it, Tim. I did it. All right, guys. You know what we are going to do? We're going to plug the bro merch on the way out here. Oh, Shiba Inu coin merch as well. But you get the bro merch right there. Make sure to go grab something. It is 5 o'clock, though. We're going to take off for now. We're going to have a great weekend. I know all of you guys are going to have the best weekend ever. And let me say this, okay? Dark Bro, I know you're paying attention right now. I know all of you guys are paying attention right now. There's 33 of you in here that are paying attention right now. I give you a little teaser. 7 o'clock, if you guys don't put that video on loop, and if you don't watch that video 1,000 times this weekend, I'm going to be sad. But you guys got about 2 hours, and I know you are going to be very excited. So just to let you know that, you guys better put that video on loop 1,000 times all weekend long. All right, Dark Bro, get excited. We got some shout-outs, guys. Kenneth, man, have a great day. Tim, see you later. G&H, Gary, enjoy it. Kenneth, man, have a great one. Kalito Farms, enjoy your day. Dark Bro, have a great one. Hopefully, you're going to work, man. Hopefully, it's not too much, and you got a nice, slow evening. Grow wealth, grow wealth, grow wealth. We got Gary, Tim. See you later, Tim. We got Frank, Crypto Master, Gorilla. We got Gorilla, Kombu, Tim, Dark Bro, Gary, see you later, man. We got Master, Dark Bro, Crypto Master, Whitreed, all of you guys. You know what time it is. You want to say it with me? Say it with me. Till the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.